this fucking gun.
Right.
I wouldn't try pushing the lid off that thing. I've already tried. So many done.
I know you, don't I? What do they call you again? Steak or something? Sirloin? Definitely something bovine, cow-related.
Funny. Another fucking comedian. Why does everyone think because my name is Meat?
Meat, that's
It
it.
has to turn into a fucking joke.
Well, look on the bright side. You're famous.
I can do famous. It's the piss takers I haven't got time for. So, are you a piss taker?
Well, Meat, let's be adult about this. Doesn't that question rather hinge on the sort of piss-taking you're referring to? You see, if you're talking about piss-taking that's meant to inflict pain of the visceral kind, like, I don't know, picking on the fat kid at school until one day he kills himself because there isn't a diet under the sun that'll get rid of the fact that he's a fat fuck, then I don't do that. But if you're talking about the sort of gentle joshing that chums do, well then that's probably more my speed.
Right. Well, what I do know is that you're not meant to be here.
But you do know why I'm here, don't you? Same reason you are.
How would I know that?
Come on, Meat. Two people like us in a place like this? I can't exactly see Beryl and Mavis from Brockley Central deciding to have their weekly game of backgammon here, can you? My point is, this isn't exactly the time for us to start piercing holes in each other. In any case, I happen to know Gordon sent you to keep an eye on it till he gets here.
You Steve Stevens?
Voila.
How do I know you're not taking the piss again?
Good question. Half the time people say they're one thing when they're actually another. I could say I'm the tough guy around here, but then in actual fact I'm probably just a man so full of insecurities I use the tough guy act to cover it up. You see?
No.
All you need to know is that people lie.
Oh, I know that.
So think of me as a ghost or something. I don't exist.
I wouldn't do that in here.
Do what?
That word. All that chat about... and that.
What?
You know. All that... in here.
Oh, ghosts!
You're not funny.
Jesus Christ, you're...
I ain't gonna ask you again.
Okay, fine. If you must know, I'm filling in for Gordon.
Filling in? What do you mean, filling in?
I mean filling in the only way it was meant to be meant. I'm here instead of him.
So he's not coming?
Well, he is, just later on. His instructions were to wait for him here.
So what's wrong with him?
Well, he's got... let's just say he got waylaid.
Oh. Waylaid? With who?
No, waylaid me. It means held up. I can see this is going to be a long night. He's got gastroenteritis.
Oh. Where?
Should we just crack on? Meat. Teamwork's going to be key to this, yeah? coffin in this one.
I'm going outside.
No, you're not, Beef Burger. You're gonna stay right there and keep the sunlight out.
The beef burger.
That wasn't even funny the first time.
And you, sexy Steve Stevens. On sabbatical from the square mile, I see. Stocks and shares looking less profitable than cocaine.
Hey, everyone needs a banker.
We don't.
That'll be why you got caught.
Not for some time now.
You still playing the part of Gordon's pitch, yeah?
If you knew anything about positioning yourself in the market, then maybe I'd expect you to understand my strategy.
Times have changed, Steve. Our reach is far wider than yours and Gordon's.
Cocaine is his business, not mine. I just look after the money.
Speaking of the devil, where's the fat twat? All this was his idea.
In case you hadn't noticed, he isn't here. And by the way, when you stop using kids to peddle product, then you can start thinking about having a proper conversation with me about reach and profit.
Crime is immoral, Steve. Or have you forgotten what keeps us on the gravy boat during the year?
There ain't no love lost between you two, is there?
He's a banker. Even my nan hates him.
If you want to do crime, chaps, do it cleanly. Karma has a habit of sticking to its reputation.
I think you'll find Gordon's product isn't exactly clean.
Gordon is many things, but he's not stupid. He knows that reputation is directly proportional to quality. We're not supermarkets, and we don't sell horse meat.
We all had a horse meat for years and we're still here.
Yeah, but look what it did to John.
Suck my fat cock, Steve, yeah?
I rest my case. So, assuming you two are here for the same reason we are, let me just cut to the chase and say it isn't here.
Well, you obviously haven't looked proper.
Why would they? Look at the state of him. Hasn't done a hard day's work in his life, have ya?
That mouth of yours has always been way too fucking big. Don't push it.
Hush, mate, hush. Don't forget all that was cleared up, so let's keep this civil.
He still won't blagging to Gordon, pointing the finger at me.
A simple misunderstanding. And let's face it, you weren't exactly pure as a virgin's poke hole in the incident. So where the fuck is Gordon?
He got waylaid.
What, by a fucking Pizza Hut?
He'll be here, don't you worry about that.
Ah, I'm sure he will.
So, nice as it is to banter, I say we find this thing.
That's how it went down. You want to see a picture?
Meat?
This. I think it's broken.
You keep a picture of someone you helped kill?
Yeah, as a reminder.
Of what?
Things that can go wrong. It's also better to know who you can trust. You know what I mean?
She was pretty. And young looking. How young was she, mate?
Young. Too young.
If there's a flaw with the principle of modern crime, then that's it. No discrimination. Ironic, really.
What do you mean?
Well, back in the day, there was a code of ethics, wasn't there?
Ethics?
You know, like no women, no children.
Cry.
Children, mate. Like no women, no children. Why would you
Oh, yeah. I know that.
The irony is, that flaw is the same flaw in society as a whole. Okay, so when this code of ethics is thrown out of the window by heavy hitters such as Gacy and Manson back there, you find yourself... Okay, mate, please engage that brain. Jim and John. I'm talking about Jim and John.
Right.
When the code of ethics is completely ignored by such people, it means they're capable of anything, which means we have to keep an eye on them.
Okay.
In here, you trust me. Understand? Say it.
In here, you the man.
Okay, good. Now, kindly continue looking for that coffin. Do you want this back?
No. You can keep that. Trust.
What do you think? Cocky fucker. Always has been.
Do we trust him?
Only trust Carlotta.
This place is fucking creepy.
That's because it's for dead people.
Yeah, I know what it's for. I'm not fucking stupid, Jim.
Why'd you always talk? Okay, I'm sorry, cool it.
I'm not a fucking spastic.
I know.
He thinks I'm a spastic.
I know.
Fucking mum always called me a spastic, didn't she? Fucking showed her though, didn't I?
You did? I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Descendants of criminals. And now look at them.
Mid still has beef about the little girl.
Trying to fuck up the job. They're like
What are you?
What was that to cheer me up, didn't you?
Oh, you're talking about the pun.
Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah, I suppose it was quite good. Oh. Anyways, bottom line, this whole thing here is for our business and survival.
Yeah.
So we need to keep an eye on both of them.
Yeah.
Empty-handed, I see.
So are you.
Someone's having us on.
Yeah, fucking you.
I beg your pardon.
I'm thinking this might be a little game Gordon's playing, Steve. How long you two been here?
Yeah, you could have moved it.
Where would I have moved it? Assuming I moved it at all.
I don't fucking know. Somewhere away from here.
With what means, John? There's only one of me.
I'm not a fucking spastic, Steve, all right?
All I care about is we do this proper. We all put down a lot of shekels for this thing, an awful lot of dough. So if you moved it...
That's right, Jim. I moved it. I decided I didn't care that some crazy person...
What was that? It's probably just Cochise. Nah, mate, Cochise is dead. Worried he stuck him in the gut with a fucking bread knife.
So that's the key.
I did.
Why do you have the key?
Someone needed to. I took it from the lock when I arrived. Fuck me.
Fucking junkie. No loss to the world. Let's just fucking do him.
Hang on. First you use kids to smuggle, then you just needlessly waste life.
It'd be needless, will it? He's seen our faces now. He's seen us in here.
For once, I'm with John.
Could be messy.
When was it ever clean?
Where do we hide the carcass?
Personally, I use a fridge in Wandsworth Dump.
I mean now.
Who gives a fuck?
Me, for one. And at the risk of sounding condescending, so should you.
I think we just dump him in there. Fucking break an arm here, bend a leg there, if you fit in there nicely.
Charming. But before you start your game of human Tetris, what if that is the coffin that Gordon wants us to watch over? Imagine the consequences if we stick a dead junkie in it.
Are you saying he'd ask us to guard an empty coffin?
I'm just saying we don't know the game.
It could
of course, just let me go. I won't tell them, I swear to God.
What's your name?
Walter Humphrey Henry Macmillan Brunt.
So, you're a posh boy. Parents, classically educated. Dad probably a QC, mum a doctor. Until she gave it all up, of course, to raise 3 boys and send them to public school where you all played soggy biscuit and hide the salami stoned out of your minds. Stop me if I'm wrong here.
No, that's amazing. That is pretty much fucking bang on. Do you do, like, fucking horoscopes and stuff?
I wouldn't joke, Walter. Not wise.
Sorry.
Right now, your life is in our hands. So here's our dilemma. I'm not a violent man, and I would prefer to let you live. But if I do that, you'll talk. So, the question is, with that nutter running around out there wasting all of our men, can we afford to take that chance?
I heard about that guy. It's absolutely fucking mental. He's killed like, you know, like 40 of Gordon's guys and like fucking 150 of Cochise's guys. And he caught John Jonas, tortured him, cut his fucking dick off. Cut his fucking dick off and then made him eat it. You know, like eat his own cock. And then he fucking bled to death.
Let me tell you something, yeah? My cock is right where it should be. Yeah? You understand? I've never eaten it. Never. Or any other cock.
Of course you haven't.
Fucking shoot the messenger.
Who's fucking saying it then? Cunt! Who's saying it? Who fucking said that to you about my fucking cock? Ah?
Just people.
Well, it's not fucking true.
Blood, I fucking believe you. The trouble is, you know, there's so many people out there so fucking smacked off their heads, you know, they'll believe whatever they're told.
You wanna fucking see? I'll fucking show you. I'll fucking show you.
No, look, I shouldn't fucking...
Alright, this is an age of front. Jim.
I was gonna fucking...
I know you won't get Stop it!
Everybody, I am genuinely sorry to have disturbed you. But do you think that I could leave you to this? I don't know if you've noticed, but, you know, I'm a junkie. You know, which is to say that I have an addiction, you know. I've got a little bit of gear stashed away down here. And I thought that while you guys were discussing, I'd quite like to get, you know, mashed off my tits. So, if it's cool in the gang, I'll just be down here.
What do you mean, down here?
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, what with your guys all dropping like flies, fucking streets have dried up. So I thought it only prudent to squirrel away a little emergency heroin down here.
Resourceful of you.
Yes, well, Daddy would be so proud.
Bit bright for a junkie, aren't you?
Sorry, what? Well, you think that... that is absolutely fucking priceless. You know, it really is no wonder the bad guys always lose.
I wouldn't be so sure. Now piss off, find your stash. Try not to do anything stupid.
Thank you. That is defo not mine.
I don't understand. I'm confused. This isn't what...
Isn't what?
Do you think my gear's in there?
You see, that sort of self-motivated question, that gets to me.
This isn't... What do you think it is, Steve?
Well, having checked out the dimensions, calculated the weight, assessed these various joins and the shape, I'd say it's a metal coffin, mate.
Well, hasn't this just made my day? A sing-song round a coffin with the Jonas Brothers, sexy Steve Stevens, and that fat fuck whose name I can never quite remember.
I thought you meant...
Nah, bruv, I'm very much alive. Sorry to disappoint you. Yeah?
So, that's it, is it? Smaller than I thought, but then again, size. It's not everything.
It is when you know how to use it.
Shame about it being cut off, then.
Nah, I just said that's bollocks.
Oh, they took them as well, did they? So, you looked inside?
Looked inside what?
The coffin, Jim.
Oh, the coffin. Right, right.
Well, have you?
No, we haven't. You see...
It's a big no-no on opening it, I'm afraid, Alberta. Gordon specifically said we just look after it until he gets here.
We're not getting into this unless we got a key, a stick of C4, or something like that.
Why don't we just fucking try? All right, yo, let's just get one thing straight now I'm here, yeah? We might... Who's that?
Walter, Victor, Hugo, Williams.
Walter, Humphrey, Henry.
Who?
Nobody, he's harmless.
Yeah, well, he looks like a fucking junkie, and you know what I say about junkies, don't you, Alberta? The only good junkie's a dead junkie.
Memorable.
Exactly, get rid of him. Negative. He knows too much. Negative? Are we in fucking Afghanistan, bro?
We've checked him out already, Coaches.
Alright. But he fucks with anything, and it's good night, Charlie, yeah? So like I was saying, we might all be familiar with one another, but that doesn't mean we sit around and have a fucking chinwag like a group of Dorises, yeah? This is business. And right now, we need to work out who the fuck that fucking
We've already
nutter-
done this bit, Coach.
What do you mean already done this
I
bit?
mean, we've already gone over it.
When?
Earlier, when you weren't here.
Well, why?
People needed to know, you know, just so everyone is on the same page.
What, and you think it's a waste of time to go over it again, do you, Jim?
Up to you, really.
Yeah, well, I think I might, just in case anyone missed it the first time round.
Right.
What's that look for?
What look?
That look. That there goes Kachis running off his mouth again look that you're giving me. They give you any look. Fuck, you just did it again, you prick. Listen, don't fuck me about, John, because I'm not in the best of moods, yeah? I have lost 14 of my best boys. And that has put a serious dent in my Romanian and Bulgarian supply lines. That's 25% of my business. Jim, you're mildly smarter than your brother. Do you know what 25% means to me?
Not fucking stupid.
A quarter! A quarter of my cash and cunt business!
Use sex trafficking from now on, less offensive.
Less offensive to who, dipstick?
Just trust me on this one.
So like I was saying, Jim, do you know what a quarter of my sex trafficking business means to me?
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say 25%.
Exactly. 25%. 25%, all because some pussy-hole decided to go and get himself a moral fucking conscience.
You know, I've been thinking. That pussy-o, as you so poetically describe him or her, has to be an insider.
What do you know that I don't know, Stephen?
I'm just joining a couple of dots here. Look at the businesses worst affected. Your trafficking, Gordon's coke and brown, the Jonas crack meets weapons. Only someone with intimate knowledge of all of our supply lines could infiltrate our network and cause this kind of disruption.
Sorry for pointing out the patently fucking obvious. Did you know I did just walk in here?
Shut up, you!
We'll just say...
Shut up!
All I'm saying is that everyone, that's all of us, has to keep their wits about.
All right. So what? You think this thing can help us, yeah?
It should, but then you should know. Gordon says you're the man who sourced it.
That's right. So I got our man onto it, innit?
Good. What did he say?
Well, ask him yourself.
There's no mobile coverage down here.
No, idiot. I mean, ask him yourself.
Where else we get hardware, Stephen?
Great. Anything you'd care to share with us, mate?
Like what?
You mean to tell us we've been here for hours looking for it, and you didn't think it was appropriate to mention you'd organise its purchase and delivery?
And Cochise, you didn't think that maybe there was a reason Gordon asked you to do it?
That's not my department, Stephen. Meek supplies us all with hardware, and I thought he was the best man for the job. So it seems to me you and Gordon have got some communication issues you need to address.
Listen. Gordon knew it was too important to be handled by a complete fucking idiot.
There goes that big mouth of yours again, John.
Easy. Put the piece down, mate. Please. Remember our little chat, mate? Where's it from?
What?
Where did you get it from?
From the internet. Where else?
No. No way. No fucking way.
Well, I wouldn't have found this in Liddell, would I?
And what's inside it?
I don't know.
Whoa, let me just go over this slowly so I don't lose it. You're saying that this hardware kit, which we've all invested in, not only is it from some shopping website, but you don't even know what its contents are?
Oh, it'll be something heavy, though. I mean, everyone's ordering stuff these days off the internet. It's not just the normal internet, though. Yeah. It's called the dark web.
The what?
The dark web.
What do you mean, dark web? You being racist, bro?
Say what?
So what did you find on this dark web?
This one man said he could supply me with everything.
What exactly did you ask for, mate?
Well, you know, VAMPIRE slang kit. Did I spell that right?
A what?
VAMPIRE slang kit. Don't ask me to say that again.
Vampire.
Don't say that word. I've already had to warn the others.
A fucking vampire slaying kit from some unknown bloke on the internet!
Don't use the V word in here.
A vampire. Who said anything about vampire?
Don't go starting!
Do I look like Michael Jackson? Am I fucking moonwalking?
I hate to say it, guys, but there is a rumour going around that this nutter is a fucking vampire or something, or at least he's using it as a nickname or something.
You never told me that.
Guys, I'm warning you!
It's just a rumour, isn't it? It's just a
Vampire? That is fucking ridiculous!
People! Seriously!
This is getting really out of hand. A fucking vampire slaying kit for 1.5 million.
Christ! Sorry!
What is wrong with you?
You're just gonna have to stop using that word, innit?
You've been working out, you got a nice tricep there.
What?
You know.
You do too much, huh?
Oh, please! What?
No, Steve. Vampires do not exist.
Fucking hell!
I'm going to shove that gun up your arse immediately.
Sorry again, apologise! But you see, you lot, you've got to realise, You're letting them in.
Hang on. So you genuinely think that this
I don't think! I fucking know!
How?
Because I read!
But mate, you don't read.
Of course I fucking read, man! Otherwise, how would I know about all that old virus and thing and how it gets into your fucking DNA?
There is no virus and there are...
Don't fucking say it!
You know what? What I'm gonna do, may as well cover all our bases. Better safe than sorry.
Okay, look, enough. I'm not going to stand here listening to a bunch of grown men arguing the toss over the supernatural as though it was some kind of reality. This is the 21st century, chaps. We have live pause on our TVs. We do not need some old wives' tale to explain away the unexplained. So please, can we just get back to the matter in hand? Meat. What exactly did you say you wanted in this kit?
Some heavy duty stuff. To cause some serious fucking damage.
Good. Sounds like a euphemism for an arsenal to me. Should be straightforward then.
No, man. I'm afraid it ain't as easy as that. We're here because he wants us here. To end us. All at once. Once and for fucking all. Come on!
Meet. Gordon told us to come here. Not some figment of your imagination. Okay?
There's about 50 of them by now.
What you say?
Well, the rumour has it that the bodies have all got bite marks on them. And that they have all become the children of the... Fucking burnt my eye.
What did you say all his guys had bite mark on neck?
Our boys were never found. Just some clothes, some blood.
Can't you chaps see through the smoke screen? The biting will be a signature or something of that ilk, and it's obviously just putting that signature on more people, hence the illusion of multiple killers. I can't believe you're buying this.
I'm not so sure.
Look, whoever he is, he's just a man, and he can be killed like any other man, with bare hands if necessary.
Gordon?
No.
Anybody else expecting company? Who the fuck are you?
Well, what a wonderful spot for a business meeting, gentlemen. I can see I'm in the right place.
Are you?
Well, I'm not surprised you don't recognize me. I'm aware we lawyers tend to look the same to most people.
All you look to me is lost.
Now, let me see. Mr. Stevens. I was surprised to learn you'd be joining us. Mr. Jonas. The other Mr. Jonas. Mr. White. Miss Zukovsky. Charmed. Unknown.
Walter Humphrey Henry. Just asking my name.
Noted. Mr. Pradip Singh.
Who's that?
Sorry. AKA Coaches.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, gentlemen, your files made colourful reading. They came courtesy of the CEO of this little joint venture.
You're the dodgy lawyer, innit?
Not if you call drawing up the documents for the transfer of your $3 million to that account in the Cayman Islands dodgy, but I take your point. See, law is just a question of semantics, really, a point of view.
3 million to the Cayman Islands, you say?
Indeed. Why, is it of interest to you?
Tax shelters are always of interest.
So you drew up the documents, yeah?
Yes, I did.
All right. That's proof enough for me, man.
Well, it's nice to put some faces to the names. Gentlemen, our CEO is on his way. Mr. Stevens? On my way here, I did speak to said CEO. He said he left you a message. I suggest you listen to it.
That's the best news I've heard all night. Have we met?
Well, we do share the unique trait of a double life, so quite possibly. What do you think?
Robert, right?
Yes.
Well, Robert, I don't play games. Twister bores me and I'm too old for hide and seek, so just give me a straight yes or no.
Forgive me for making this point, but don't you consider this all a game? A high-stakes game? Unfortunately, it's one of those situations where I know all of you, but none of you know me. So, either you trust me and welcome me to the fold, or you suffer Gordon's wrath.
Trust.
Steve, it's Gordon, you cunt. Me guts are a bit bad, so I'm on my way. I'll be there in a few hours. Now, listen carefully. That fucking nutter wasted Warry G and his whole crew last night. No survivors. So the time has come to end this. Now I got you all there. You need to keep that coffin safe. Nobody opens it. Nobody. And nobody leaves that crypt until I get there. Lock yourself in and throw the key out the air vent, just to be sure. Because that nutter, well, he's one of them. I'm not sure who yet, but when I open that coffin with what's inside, well, we'll see just who's got that back and who hasn't. I've had enough. And Steve, don't you let me down on this. Don't you dare let me down.
I can't find my drugs.
Shut up.
Fucking gravity.
Christ, you smell like a wet dog that's been rolling in shit. Step away.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Cochise, huh? Do you know who Cochise was?
Your mum?
Cochise was the chief of the Chickasaw people. You know, the principal leader of the Cochinan Apache, defeater of the Confederate soldiers at the Battle of Bull Springs, 1850, something like that. I'm not an expert on the guy. But I do know that he wasn't fucking Asian.
Fuck off before I set Carlotta on you.
Toes, no.
Someone's fucking with us, baby.
For sure. Jonas Brothers or Gordon?
And I don't like being fucked.
Not by them, anyway.
I'm fed up with being fucked. Right. If it kicks off, blow out the back wall, yeah? Over there behind the stone thing. Go on. I just want to touch it.
Not you. Later, coaches.
Ooh. Alberta.
I can't help you, Jim. Nobody can.
What?
Suck my dick.
Alberta. Just wanted to know if you'd like to meet my Carlotta. Cop a feel of her.
No. Tomorrow. 12. Tomorrow.
Still got it, Jim.
Find it in the end.
Guess he's got a date.
Who? Fuck off. Fuck off.
What?
Fuck off.
What?
Imagine you're observing a piece of art you're about to steal. It's one of those kaleidoscopic pieces. Or better still, a hologram, yeah? All you have to do is look at it in the right way, and all of a sudden, the whole picture becomes perfectly clear. Doesn't it?
No.
It's fucking nonsense.
Precisely.
Great. Another person that speaks in riddles. Why does everybody think they have to do that? People don't talk.
What did he say?
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Bad news.
The bad news is there is no good news.
What's the good news? What?
Come on, man, what'd he say?
He's making his way over, which means nobody leaves and we continue to guard this thing with our lives.
Oh, fuck that, let's just open it!
Do you think Gordon would have that? Let's stick to the rules for now.
Did he say anything else?
Yes, actually.
What?
Brace yourselves. It appears your vamp smoked Warrior G and his whole crew last night.
My days. Warrior G is gone.
Get in there, you can! What?
We owed him 40 G's. Cash flow issues. It wasn't us, for fuck's sake. We was done a favour.
Fucking big favour.
Not a single survivor, apparently. So, I've locked the door and pushed the key through the air vent.
You have done what?
I'm just following Gordon's orders, Coachy.
It sounds to me like you have fucked us.
Yeah, what if he gets in here? Huh?
He's already here.
Is this some sort of job?
We've locked us in with...
That's not good. That is not good at all.
For fuck's sake, will you grow a
I
pair?
had my suspicions. Now Gordon tells me he thinks it's one of us. In here. When he gets here, he'll open the coffin and that'll make the, vamp show himself. If he can't get out, he can't run.
Smells like bullshit to me.
So you go outside, make a call, come back in here and lock us in.
If he made call.
What happens if it's you? It's a perfect plan.
Why are you even here, Stephen? No, seriously, man, because every time you're around, something goes down, but you never do anything.
That's because
It's you. You're the undead. You fucking said so yourself. Fuck you, like. I've gone.
It's locked!
Get out of the fucking way, you cunt.
What a fucking pussy.
Sexy Steve Stevens. So mysterious and so ordinary. You know what I think about ordinary people, John?
I do, Jim.
They will do anything to be special.
I'm detecting some undeserved hostility here. In a place like this, it can be a little bit like a contagion that can very quickly lead to death.
Fuck you!
I need my fucking fix!
Here. Does this remind anyone of anything?
What?
Right, yeah. 8 guys, 1 room, 1 laid out cold, guns.
Oh, you mean like joke? Like you hear one about Indian junkie lawyer banker type thing?
No. I think it's a movie or something. What's that movie you always watch, bro?
Anal Rated 7?
No, the other one. The one with the gangsters in that room.
Usual suspects.
No, I think it's got dogs in it.
Marley and Me.
Oh, I love that film. It's not that one, though.
And what kind of dogs?
Look, it doesn't matter, all right? Yeah, I'm guessing it'll be steaks, garlic, holy water.
So you're actually going to entertain this?
I keep saying it. Let's just open it, yeah?
Unless you want to feel Gordon's raw end, I'd suggest we didn't.
Don't worry about Gordon. I can handle a pissed off Gordon.
And what if we get it open, it's not a weapon?
What do you mean?
What if it's files on all the bent coppers Gordon's got on payroll? Top secret, politically damaging incrimination like that.
What are you getting at, Steve? You don't think there's a set of weapons in there? What we pay all our money for then?
Just maybe something else. Who knows Gordon's mind? Right, Alberta? Just like you said.
You're trying to get back into my good books, Steve.
Was I ever really out of them?
Possibly.
Well, I'll just have to work extra hard to get back into them now, won't I?
If you want.
Can you guys just stop that, please? It's
Just
a bit...
think for a second. Does it make any sense for there to be weapons in there when we're all perfectly well armed ourselves?
Mr. Stevens' suggestion explains as to why I'm here.
So, hang on. You think that we're here for some other reason?
It's worth throwing out there. Look, I'm a numbers man, and these facts just don't point towards laying waste to somebody. Not with all of us here. It's too coincidental.
But what if it is like stakes and mirrors and stuff?
Cochise.
Well, it is another option, isn't it?
I'm with Cochise on this. What if there are stakes and mirrors? Won't that be helpful? Vampires hate mirrors because of their reflection.
If you believe the novels.
They don't hate them, and they don't reflect, because, guess what? There are no such things as vampires.
I wish he'd shut the fuck up!
Seeing as I've got you all here, maybe I could go over a few other communal issues.
What, like the fact we're all going to be operating at 10% within a week?
I'm talking about the young girl.
There's nothing more to say about her.
She was raped and murdered. Jim, your brother is a liability. I can't keep John out of jail forever.
What's this got to do with anything now?
Well, this is the first time I've had the opportunity to talk about it to you both.
Listen, how many times do I have to tell people I wasn't the only one involved in that mess?
What you suggest?
Bring somebody else into it. Patsy, maybe. Scapegoat.
Meets the one that tuned her up before dumping her at our den.
Gordon would have to sign off on this one as well.
I doubt he'd care.
So, are you all saying go ahead?
Stick the steak on the grill. He's fucking lost it anyway, hasn't he?
Mr. Stevens, what about you? Are you in or out of this?
I think the idea of creating a red herring to keep someone else out of jail is kind of amateur. But it's not my business. I wasn't there, so you can do what you want. As long as Gordon's kept informed. Meat! Better check on him.
Hold on. Where's the junkie gone? I swear, he's probably gone and given himself a fucking heart attack.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's fucking disgusting.
I did a poo.
He is in here. He's a vampire.
Push! John, you have to push his pelvis up!
Nah, I can't.
Just do it!
He's too heavy, I'd have to grab his bollocks, wouldn't I?
Then grab them!
I'm losing my grip.
Just grab the dead man's dick for fuck's sake!
Nah, mate, sorry.
Come on!
I'll do it.
Great. Just great. Why couldn't you push? He's dead, he doesn't care!
I fucking do! I'm not grabbing cock. Dead or alive, you can fuck off.
It's not what the word on the street is. It's very, wow, man, wow. It's so colourful, you know. It's so connected and beautiful. And hey, gangsters, what's up? Sorry about before. It was a complete cunt. But I got my little buzz on. Mission accomplished. You're an angry little dwarf, aren't you?
He goes grumpy.
You what?
You alright, mate? Yeah. Feel good? Yeah. Whoa, what are you doing? You are a fucking savage, John.
He's just a stinky junkie. No one's gonna fucking miss him, are they?
For God's sake, John, we needed to interrogate him.
Don't you think that was a little disproportionate?
You heard my brother. Nobody will miss him.
This needs to be covered up, cleaned. Technically, gentlemen, we are all accomplices to a murder. And in my presence.
Maybe we should get rid of you as well, then.
Oh, easy, John. This is our lawyer, yes? He looks after all of us.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Full of fucking blood. Idiot. Obviously, he's the one who killed Meat. He stabbed him in the neck with his fucking works. Meat's probably found his gear. The fucking junkie's freaked out. Bish bosh! Right in the fucking neck. If that was a vamp, yeah? Be dry as a fucking prune. Get a grip, brother. Get a fucking grip, you idiot. See, you lot, yeah? You owe me a fucking big favour. Who's the clever one now? John Jonas is. Fuck off. Now give me that Nobel Prize, you twat.
That still looks like bite marks to me.
Oh, listen, as much as it pains me to say it, John's talking sense, yeah? We were all here when it happened.
Vamps can turn to mist, seep through walls.
We've got 2 dead bodies on our hands, and you're talking about vaporizing vampires.
I can't take this lightly anymore.
You can't? This is turning into a circus. Fucking vampires.
I'm coming for you, Nosferatu, you ugly girl!
Why'd you get to be the fucking hero, bro?
Because Cochise was defeated by Pocahontas in the Battle of the... Whatever the fucking dead junkie said!
Yeah, and there's never been a hero called Cochise or fucking Praddy.
Oh, but they do scalp spasmatazzies like you dumb fuck.
Call me that again, I'm gonna have to fucking kill you.
Well, you better get a value pack and get in line. Before I gun fuck you, bro.
Heads up.
Grenade!
Fucking hell, what are you trying to do?
Now grow up and behave.
What are you doing?
It's a sign.
What is?
This instrument of death. It's a sign.
No, Cochise, it's just old.
No, Bertie. This is a personal sign to me that death eventually comes to everything. Even an M26A1 fragmentation grenade. Even to Cochise.
Okay, Cochise. Okay. You just rest, huh? Just rest. Anybody going to help me move the bodies? No.
couldn't, trouble you for a cigarette, could I, man?
We were relying on Mr. White, weren't we?
You saying we need a new Patsy?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That could be tricky.
Nobody else was involved in any way, was they? What about Mr. Stevens?
Oh, I wish you were.
Look, Steve. I know, man. I know. They're like guns and grenades, and I know it's not your style, bruv.
The girl was meant to be sent to Cochise. Alberta come round to check her out, but said she was too damaged to be used in Cochise's business. And then me...
Yes, I know. Gordon filled me in on those details. The nightclub, the incident with Miss Sokovsky, what Mr. White did, what your brother did when she was dropped off at your headquarters.
Right. See the problem?
Yes, I do. And we can hardly ask Gordon or Mr. Singh to be our scapegoats, can we? And Miss Sokovsky's too clean.
Look, Steve, I didn't want to say this earlier. Not in front of those psycho bastards, anyway. But my boys have got smoked last week. We didn't find a single body.
We just have to prove that Mr. Stevens altered Gordon's orders to poor Mr. White on the night in question.
I suppose something could be made up?
Yeah.
Something is definitely going on around here, and I don't know what it is. Now, please, can we just smoke in peace? There's few enough pleasures left for a man these days. I don't suppose we want to wank together, do we?
Look, all I'm saying is... better to be safe than sorry, right?
Here, I think I found something.
Yeah, look at that. So that's how he got in then?
Your van.
Uh-huh.
Opened it, stepped over the doped-up junkie, killed Meat, stepped back over the doped-up junkie, took the handle off the door, closed it behind him.
Yes.
Just like the Prince of Darkness to use a door.
He wants us to believe he's human.
What's he been doing?
I do believe he's going mad. Tell me, Mr. Stevens, do you know anything about this issue with John Jonas?
The 17-year-old girl he raped and murdered.
Allegedly.
John Jonas is a twisted, psychotic, murdering, raping microbe who doesn't deserve to stay alive, if you ask me.
Well, it's my job to keep him out of prison, so I suppose while I'm here with all of you, I could do some background work. Do you know anything about what happened that might help?
I've already told you I wasn't there.
I just need to...
I take care of Gordon's money. It's my responsibility to keep him in the game. How? By staying 2 steps ahead of everyone else. So I'm not just very good at what I do. I'm indispensable. I keep him out of trouble, which keeps me out of trouble. I keep his mythology and his legend burning bright. And as for the rest of them, well, I don't give 2 shits. The world would be a better place without them. But unfortunately, as I've explained, I have to care about them. And what happens to Gordon. Especially today.
What is it, bruv?
Something's here.
What, in the ceiling?
Yeah.
Shadows.
In the shadows.
What, like Predator?
Worse.
Mum.
We need what's in that coffin.
Wait, hey! Let's stop the insaneness, please.
I'm sick of this! This vampire's toying with us! Give me that.
We're not taking any chances, Steve. We have to be sure and we have to be safe. But you kicking a fucking coffin's not gonna help, you twat spatula.
But wouldn't cross his will. You've all lost your minds.
Not if it protects us. You just have to believe.
Religion really doesn't suit your natural temperament, Jim. Just trust me on this one.
I can adapt!
I'm ashamed to be associated with you lot. Now we leave it alone. Gordon was explicit.
No, Steve. Not to us, to you.
You keep implying something, Jim, and you better get over it, otherwise it's going to end in tears.
We could shoot our way out. Fuck this! I've had it with vampire hunters, vampires, junkies, fat fucks, you cunts, and this fucking coffin! What the fuck?
Now, how come we missed that?
Call me stupid, yeah, but generally a clock that counts backwards. It's bad news, right? Why would there be a timer on a coffin?
Well, it's going to open in 30 minutes.
Looks to me like it isn't a coffin at all, gentlemen.
What are you on about?
He's saying it's a bomb.
Well done, Jim. You just turned us into the Julian Miners.
Hang on. A fucking bomb?
Makes sense. Maybe this is the heavy-duty shit that Meat was talking
Meat's fucked us all!
Jim, what's where you're pointing that
Jim,
thing?
Jim, we'll call it down, mate.
It's one of you cunts, innit? Show yourself, you fucker! Huh? You want a piece of me? Huh? You want a piece of me? You! Something's off of you. Where are you from again?
Transnistria. Why?
I thought so. That's where Dracula's from, Jim!
Jim, she said Transnistria, not Transylvania, two very different places.
Go, Trick! Jim! I got you, man! Jim!
Ah! What the fuck you doing, you crazy cunt? Ah! Ah! You face fuck me! Ah! Jim, Jim. My face is fucking melting. What are you doing? Jim.
Right. I think I got it.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Sorry about that. You okay?
No, Pradeep's not okay, you fucking cunt! Ugh. That's 27 times I should be dead, Jim. That's 3 cats. You fucker! Why did you have to kill Alberto? Oh, man. Hermaphrodites don't grow on trees, bro.
What?
Crow cheese?
What?
You're saying...
Hang on. I nearly fucked it.
Right. Now the vamp's dead, we don't need a coffin, we can all just leave.
We can't leave because we have our orders and there's no way out.
Wrong. Is that door back there? One with no handle.
The one the vamp came through.
By vamp, who do you mean, Cochise? Alberta?
Of course, it wasn't Alberta.
Only the guilty run, Cochise. Look, she hasn't got up yet. Stake worked.
The stake worked because she was already dead.
That's because she was a vamp. She was Romanian from Transylvania.
Transnistria, Jim, is in Moldova.
Same thing. Come on, John. Let's make us an exit.
Gentlemen, come over here and look at this.
He's in there, isn't he?
Open, you bitch! Fucking door!
We're being fucked again. Someone's inside this thing.
Yeah, we know that.
You what?
Something's in the coffin, we know that.
No. I said one. Coffin moved, meaning there's something alive inside there. He's in there. And in 15 minutes, he's gonna pop up and kill us all.
Fuck! Killed the wrong vamp.
Alberta was many things, Jim, but she certainly wasn't a vampire. I can vouch for that.
Yeah. You didn't, did you?
What?
Did you?
Once.
Oh, my God.
What?
Fucking wrong, mate. Wrong.
Says the rapist.
I think me and you're gonna have words when we get out of here, aren't we? Come on, Pradeep.
I reckon I like my chances in that battle, John.
You're like a fucking cat.
Look, I've got the stake. Let's just wait for it to open and... Vamp sent straight back to hell.
Oh, by the way, you know that thing we've been discussing? I think I figured out a way to make it work.
Just a thought, gentlemen. But what if it's one of the other options?
You mean like the bomb? Well, if that is indeed the case, Gordon had better hurry up and get here.
Ah! Fuck! I feel like I've been face fucked!
Thanks for your help, John.
Welcome, bruv. Steve.
What?
These two. They've run their course. They can't be running around anymore. They're out of fucking control.
Now that we're alone,
Yes, Mr. Jonas.
my brother's problem.
Right.
All those people in there played a part in the event.
Right.
Cochise won't last another hour, so all that leaves is sexy fucking Steve Stevens.
What about evidence?
Right. Hadn't thought of that.
Between you and me. Just think of you.
What about Carlotta?
One right doesn't correct a lifetime of wrongs. But whatever your plan is, I've got your back.
What makes you think I've got a plan?
I'll miss you. I'll get his prints on it.
Well, in that case, even his supposed aversion to dirty hands and weapons could be overlooked.
I'll see to it.
Fucking hell, that's what I turn on it. Fucking alright, man. What?
It's on with Steve. We're gonna fucking kill him.
John?
What?
Are you molesting the corpses?
No.
Anyone who would be interested in a thing like that at a time like this must be a fucking spastic.
You gonna tell me what your problem is with me, Steve?
Well, I don't know where to begin.
I know your type.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay. Then you'll know that my type thinks that anybody who rapes and murders defenseless human beings cannot be called human themselves. And if they're not human, then their lives are easier to get rid of.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
You're welcome, John.
It's funny you should say that, really, because I don't really care what you think. So therefore, I don't care whether you live or die.
Oh, dear. Things aren't exactly going to Gordon's plan now, are they?
You two are just a pair of fucking clowns. And you always have been.
You do realise you're on your way out now, Kachis? You know that, don't you? And about fucking time, too.
You know how many people have said that to me, Jim?
I'm bored of this game now, Jim.
So am I, John.
Shall we end it?
You're not shooting at our man, John.
What?
Everybody knows Steve Stevens doesn't carry a piece.
How remiss of me.
Present.
No, thank you. I don't accept gifts from rapists or their family members.
Come on. I still think this should be a fair fight.
I'd rather retain my dignity and rely on my wit, thank you very much.
Fuck wit. Fuck wit.
Here he comes. I hope you don't mind dying as well, Jim.
Fucking vamp.
Do you know the best type of defense against a bomb blast, John?
Shut up.
A human body.
It's not a fucking bomb, you prick.
It's a bomb, John.
Listen. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do you. Do you understand?
Might be hard if your legs are by the door and your arms are painted on the ceiling.
I'm fucking warning you, Steve.
Do you know how I know, John?
How?
Because I put it there.
Jim. Jim, it's a fucking bomb. Jim!
Why all of this, huh?
What?
Killing the vampires and the coffin.
It wasn't me, Cochise.
Oh dear. Well, isn't this a mess? I should put that somewhere where it's difficult for you to reach, Mr. C.
It's empty anyway.
I know. You shouldn't play with this stuff, Mr. Singh. It's very dangerous.
Was there ever a vampire?
I'm sorry, Mr. Singh, but I don't think you'll ever find out.
You can't.
You find death funny, Mr. Stevens?
It takes a very sick person to find suffering and death funny. And I know you feel the same. Why didn't you just shoot them?
I abhor violence, but sometimes it is necessary. And I know you feel the same about that.
Let's just cut to the chase, shall we? Where did Worry G go and live with his newfound wealth? Hawaii? Barbados? Costa del Sol?
Tuscany. Took most of his employees with him.
You hear that, Cochise? A quarter of your business bought Worry G and his mob a Tuscan villa. You were right. You do get fucked over, even in death.
And, then there's the Jonas brothers.
It was obvious you just ripped them off. Used the money to pay off theirs and everyone else's crews. Persuade them to disappear. To Spain, I'd wager. Even me could have figured that one out. Poor old me. Unfortunately, I'm not intellectually challenged enough to imagine what on earth he bought with that 1.5 million.
Well, all I can tell you is that it was very disappointing.
Well, it obviously wasn't that. Brave move, by the way. The whole vampire story. I still can't believe they all bought it.
As I've always said, Mr. Stevens, seeing is believing.
But you can believe the number of bent cops and judges on Gordon's payroll. What does it feel like to be one of the crowd?
Mr. Stevens, if you knew my reasons...
I know your reasons, Robert. I can see the family resemblance.
But then doesn't that set me apart from the crowd?
You've killed 6 men.
And my hands are clean. I've killed no one.
I've read the streets of 2 sex traffickers, a rapist, a psychopath, and an arms dealer, all of whom had a hand in my daughter's murder.
That's 5.
Yes, poor boy. You see, I was even trying to get him clean. He wasn't meant to bring a fix. I told him to leave it outside, that things could go wrong if he didn't.
Well, his blood is on your hands.
No, John Joan killed him, not me.
And what are you going to do when Gordon gets here? You're going to have to kill him.
When a 17-year-old girl is raped and murdered for throwing a drink at a lecherous old pervert, the line between right and wrong becomes very blurred indeed. It's a shame I didn't get to know you better, Mr. Stevens. I could have cut you in. Or out. More to the point.
What's in there?
Like I said before, Mr. Stevens, like I said before, seeing is believing. Okay. Let's have some fresh air, shall we? Pre-recorded yesterday.
You kept him in that fucking coffin for 2 days.
No. 12 hours at most. Sorry, Gordon.
Steve? Steve!
What are you going to do with him?
Nothing. I'm leaving that choice to you, Mr. Stevens.
He put me in that coffin, Steve. He buried me alive! Kill the bastards. Kill the bastards, Steve. I've been out of time. Steve, please don't let him else. Please don't let him.
Hello, Dracula.
Please don't let him do anything. Please. I'm sorry about it. Just fucking out of time. No, please. Steve, you gotta help me, Steve, please. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to you, please.
One left.
It works for me. It works for me. Don't. Robert, please. Let me come out this out. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. I'm sorry, right? I didn't know. For fuck's sake, Steve, do something. Do something, Steve.
Goodbye, Mr. Stevens.
Don't do what he
I trust you'll do the right thing.
fucking listen to me. Don't do it.
Whatever that means.
I'm sorry. Please just let me go. Please, Rob.
Sorry about that, Gordon. I didn't see that one coming.
He's gone. Please, Steve. He buried me alive, Steve.
17 years old, Gordon.
Please. Untie me, Steve. Please. Untie me, Steve.
All for a stain on a suit. I guess this would be the perfect opportunity to tender my resignation. Some things are just unforgivable.
John! Untie me, John!
John's dead, Gordon. But I guess I owe him a thank you. After all, who in their right mind would lock themselves in somewhere with that psychopath? Or his lunatic brother.
I don't want to die, Steve. Please don't leave me. Steve! Steve! Steve!
Lives. There's 3 cats and a hamster.